The communication tools needed to run a successful business keeps changing. At KKP Halifax, we're expanding our capabilities to keep pace. We deliver consistent high quality while meeting promised deadlines. KKP Halifax, a division of the Quick Copy Group of
St. John's Sea Dogs second round pick Charles Savoie joining me here at the Sea Dogs development camp. And Charles, first, just your impressions of the St. John's Sea Dogs after being drafted in Quebec City last weekend.
It's an honor. I think it's a good organization, and yeah, it's an honor.
The player you were last year with the St. Eustache Vikings, how different a player might you be this year?
I think I want to have a nice constance on my game, and being this year on the team. Yeah.
Almost a point a game last year in the Quebec AAA Midget League. What would you like to accomplish this year? What parts of your game do you want to get better at? Continue to work to round out your game.
Like I said, my constants, like every match, I have a good match every match, and yeah.
And of course, main camp in August. Going to that camp, a lot of rookies will be there, and it's a very young hockey club. What would be your goal coming to camp?
Doing the team like the first year, and play.
You want to play this. You want to play on the St. John roster. Tell me a little bit of what you think you need to do in order to crack that roster.
I think my skills and my skates have to try work on it, and yeah. To make the team, yeah.
And eventually, the type of player that you would like to be in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey. Can you describe to me the player you think you'd like to be?
I want to be like an offensive player, can play a two-way and help his teammate to win. Yeah.
Well, Charles is a big forward, but he's a forward that can skate. He's a forward with a high skill set, and he plays with a physical edge as well. And we looked at our lineup and where we are right now and where we want to be in 2 and 3 years' time. The left wing certainly was an area that we felt we can continue to get stronger at. We have a number of high skill forwards, but most of them being on the smaller end, which is fine, but you certainly need to make sure that you round that out with the right support players. And we thought that Charles, with the size he has, but his ability to skate, play with good players, play at high pace, and bring a physical edge was something that we needed, and we look forward for him to be able to contribute on our left wing. Early on so far, he's a player that certainly you notice when he's out there, he looks much more mature than a 16-year-old, and as the camp starts to rev up and we get to our scrimmages this afternoon, I'm sure you'll start to see some of that physical edge to his game as well.